Hello, Maple. Welcome to 15 Minutes of Talking, episode 129? 129. Wow. Wowie. Wowza. Wowzer. No, 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 no. My gosh, 126 is doing pretty well. Thank you. Oh, wait, that was Halloween. It's my Halloween gift. Anyway, 15 Minutes of Talking is a series. Oh, sorry, 129. The show where I got new gloves. This isn't the most flattering picture ever taken. That 15 Minutes of Talking is a series where I set a 15-minute timer, talk about whatever I want for 15 minutes. Once the timer goes off, I say a short goodbye, and the video ends. It all has minimal editing. So without further ado, let's get started. For some reason, it's harder to activate stuff on them. Oh, I said it and then I paused it. That's the first time that's happened. I just look at her, Bailey. Anyway, look at them. They're actually like nice and new. Look at the tone difference on these. And here are the old gloves. Compared to the tone difference on these. Okay, never mind. It's not. Actually, these feel like they have more of a tone difference. I don't know. Like, why do they look like the same color? I'm here in real life, they're not the same color. I don't know, man. Oh, it was a good clap, okay? The first one was a good clap. I don't know what caused it, because, you know, these are obviously fabric, and now my hand hurts. Ow. Uh, note to self, you can hurt your hand through your glove. Shut up a lot. Let's try that again. I like wearing gloves. It's like a sensory thing, kinda. But also I just like the look. I feel like I'm always like more like special with my hands. Like it's just like a thing that I do. How it like draws out my actions further. I like gloves. Fried ham, cheese and bologna. After the macaroni, we'll have onions, pickles, and peppers. Then we'll have some more fried ham, fried ham, fried ham. My music teacher was the closest thing I had to a theater teacher before I actually had a theater teacher, like in 5th and 6th grade. Well, I'm saying I had my music teacher in 5th and 6th grade. I'm in 7th grade now. That's where, and this is where I had my first, like, actual theater teacher. But, like, my music teacher, like, did theater. It was actually it's the start of a SpongeBob musical. That's what got me into community theater in the first place. I haven't actually done community theater ever, but you know, I saw it. I did watch community theater for a while though. Not really for a while. I just kind of we just kind of were like, oh, I want to see every production. Let's watch Into the Woods. Oh, the second act. We were like, oh, maybe not every production is that kid appropriate. Which I mean, they should have been a given. They do musicals. That's musicals don't tend to be very kid appropriate. I was in fifth grade at the time, by the way. But yes. If you've seen the second act of Into the Woods, you know which scene I'm talking about. Anyway, let's start the effort breakdown. This guy has yet to be covered. He is part of the pin set that I got when my stepfather was just like bringing pins home that he found at work. I don't know, it was just like really, really random. Sorry, I looked at my face and I was like, that's very pale, that might match. And it certainly matches better than my arms. Well, I know my face, yeah, it's pale, it's pale. No, it's not that it's pale, it's just that it's the lighting. Like if you're my arms, my whole entire body is pale, honestly. Like right here. Oh, sorry, right here looks different than right here in like these angles, but in reality, it's like anyway. Uh, I remember that net. I just might remember that net for the rest of my days. Oh, I myself am a theater kid, by the way. If my previous conversation did not tell you, uh, but yeah, the pin. This pin reference to episode 12. Uh, this guy, huh? Uh, you, let's get a good look at him. He's just a happy little guy. He has stars. I never really noticed that before. But yeah, we have yet to figure out what they mean, but I wear them just cause why not? The slush, aka a mixture of a bunch of different drinks from the fountain. Anyway, yeah, this guy was covered in another episode, which everybody will put right there. Hold on, my computer might die. One sec. Where is it? Where is it? Do not check computer battery before recording. I just can't remember that reference. So I did it. B75. Please, please, please. No, not the time to get and then not cord. Thank you. You know what? Yeah, I'm recording over here now. Yeah. Do you like my hospital gown? I don't have arms. Oh, is this more like a the mental hospital suits? Like, I don't know what they're called. I want my arms back. I think I'm gonna give myself my arms back. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah. These guys have technically yet to be covered. However, their predecessors were covered on episode 111. But, yeah, my mom ordered me new gloves because their predecessors want to be used for a costume. Well, not want. It's supposed to be used for my costume, but I just want to wear gloves. So these guys are now going to be my main gloves, and there's going to be gloves. I'm not going to have lines on them. There's going to be gloves, and I love them. I like wearing gloves. My vocal teacher says not enough people wear gloves nowadays. Hold on. Was it his left or his right? I'm just gonna assume it was his left. No, it feels better on his right. Eh? That night, I just might remember that night for the rest of my days. Anyway, after breakdown over. Yeah, me and my dad started midnight this morning. I like the first episode so far. I'm like 18 minutes into it. I know it's probably gonna get like more like serious or like spooky later on, but uh I don't know. I like the first episode so far. It's more comedic than I expected it to be, definitely. Uh Bad news. I think I might be sick. Just my vocal lesson today at near the end I just felt like really like hot. And obviously I've been congested lately if you've been watching these episodes ever since like late into the show of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. My parents keep on telling me just being here is winning. Mm-hmm. I know it isn't so. It's a very nice, very nice beginning. Uh, mm. but what was I saying? Man, I got sidetracked after the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. My parents keep on telling me that just being here is winning. And although I know it isn't so, it's a very nice, very nice beginning. Alright, I was talking about me being sick. So yeah, at the end of I'm seeing the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. My parents keep on telling me that just being here is winning. And although I know it isn't so, it's a very nice, very nice beginning. I began to feel like sick. Uh, like my throat just began to feel weird, and then on the car ride home, I began to get congested. and the congestion hasn't really gone away. And it's kind of stayed the same, but it started out very bad. So that's it's not saying much. Like when it started off, the knob was at 12, so that's not really saying much that it hasn't gotten worse. Because it hasn't really gotten any better either. I went to see the allergist today. She said that it was probably more allergy related, but then I made some vocal lesson today. I, it just began to feel very hot. I took my gloves off and it still felt very hot near the end. And then I asked my vocal teacher, "Is it just me or is it hot in here?" And she said that I was probably sick. So yeah. And before people scold me about exposing my vocal teacher, she was sick too. So uh, double exposure. Yeah, I don't know if, I don't think what either of us have is contagious, but she was also feeling under the weather. So, no, that was our timer. Don't ever forget to have yourself the nicest of days, and like and subscribe if you want to see me hitting the post and gossiping with you, like the girlies. It's like one of the sleepover traditions that with my cousin that before we ever gossip, we need if we ever gossip, which we usually do like right before bed, we need to hit the post. Anyway, have a nice day. Yeah, I already told you that. Goodbye.